And joining me on the phone now is Mr. Boo Linton. He is the president of GDTK Incorporated. Their stock symbol is GDTK. Boo, good to have you on the program again.
Thanks, Don. Thanks for having me on the show.
Now, it's been a little while since we've spoken. Why don't you bring our audience up to date about what the company does?
Sure. What we do, GDTK, we're in the business of recovering heat and converting it into electricity. The way we do this is we capture heat in the form of basic BTUs, and currently we're doing it at landfill locations that run cogeneration plants. Now, these engines run on natural gas, but what we do is we capture the heat from these engines, both from the combustion and from the friction. So we're running pipes to the cooling system of the engine, as well as a heat exchanger around the exhaust. We capture that heat, and through our process, we convert that otherwise unusable heat into clean-burning electricity. Now, that's a pretty long-winded explanation of it and probably a little bit complicated, but the good news is that Pacific Gas and Electric knows that it works, and because of that, we have 6 power purchase agreements with them that run for 20 years. And, of course, PG&E is one of the biggest power companies, definitely in California, and if not the world. So right now we have 6 contracted sites, all up in the Northern California area: American Canyon Landfill, Guadalupe Mines Landfill, Visalia Landfill, Menlo Park Landfill, that's in Santa Clara, Santa Cruz Landfill, and Malpitas Landfill. So that's basically what the company does and the agreements that we have in place. But we do have some recent developments as well. We just put out a press release the other day. Our partner, Sterrywave GDTK, over in the UK, we're 50% owner of that subsidiary. And they've recently just developed a methane hydrate capturing device that's being filed for patents and is seeking funding for the first project to be built. Now, what that means is by some of the largest reserves in the world are discovered to be underneath the sea in the form of methane hydrate, which is basically methane gas that's ice. And it's very difficult to capture because when you break it apart, the seafloor could collapse, can bubble up. It's difficult to grab. You can't bring it up in the solid form or it changes states rapidly. But what this device is like, if you can imagine an undersea umbrella with a ballast that keeps it from floating up, that's capturing the gas as it converts from the ice stage to the gas stage. So it's bubbling into a gas, and then it's brought up on the sea, above the sea to be stored. So that's kind of the most recent stuff we have going on, Don.
Well, that's fascinating. Again, the company is GDTK Incorporated. GDTK is their stock symbol. Fascinating news, Boo. Thanks for the update.